Hello and welcome to Family Survival Protocol, where we discuss items of interest, breaking news, health and wellness, as well as developments in our local and global communities. I am Desert Rose and today I will be discussing our Earthwatch report. First on our list are earthquakes. We have a 5.2 in the Philippine Islands region, a 5.2 in the Virgin Islands region, a 5.1 in the Gulf of Aden, a 4.9 south of Java, Indonesia, a 4.5 in the Taiwan region, two 4.4s off the coast of Chiapas, Mexico, a 5.3 in Fars Province, southern Iran, two earthquakes in Santa Cruz Island in California, a 6.0 and a 4.8. A 7.6 in Costa Rica. USGS states that the 7.6 earthquake beneath the Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica, occurred as a result of thrust faulting on or near the subduction zone, interface between the Cocos and the Caribbean plates. Also in Costa Rica, a swarm of well over 20 quakes recorded for Costa Rica according to the Oviscoy Una seismologic registry. Roseo Edes reports tsunami warnings canceled for Pacific Ocean region, the Caribbean Sea region, and the Hawaii region, all off the coast of Costa Rica, ranging in magnitude 7.6 to 7.9. We have volcanic activity. Volcano eruption in Indonesia, Sunda Strait, Anak Krakatoa volcano. Clouds of volcanic ash from Anak Krakatoa have become so prominent in recent days that Indonesian authorities have issued a warning for local residents and tourists. The ash was carried by wind from the southeast to the south, reaching Bandar Lampur and Nur Huda, also advising fishermen and tourists not to come within a radius of 3 kilometers of Anak Krakatoa. The thick plumes of smoke sent off by Krakatoa contain toxic material that is hazardous to your health, said Andi Suhardi, head of the Anak Krakatoa observation post. Officials advise residents to wear masks when traveling outdoors to protect themselves against nose and throat irritation. Those with pre-existing respiratory conditions could be susceptible to more long-term effects. In addition to having negative effects on the human population, volcanic ash has also been proven to be harmful to livestock. The ash has been observed causing cosmetic damage, such as abrasion of the teeth, as well as more dire impacts like fluorine poisoning from the heightened levels of hydrogen fluoride found in the volcanic debris. Another volcanic eruption in Guatemala, Volcán de Fuego. The Fuego volcano in central Guatemala is continuing to erupt, shooting lava and columns of ash into the air and causing concerns of a possible ash cloud that could halt flights in the area. The volcano overlooks the tourist city of Antigua and is one of Central America's most active volcanoes. Lava flows of around 1,000 meters are being spewed out down the west and east sides of the volcano. No evacuations have been ordered, but aviation authorities have been alerted about a potential ash cloud and air traffic is expected to be hindered. There is a severe weather watch after an amazing storm in Christchurch, New Zealand. A severe weather watch is in place for Canterbury today after Christchurch was hit by freakish weather last night, leaving conservatories damaged and lifting a roof off of a house. Emergency services in Christchurch were kept on their toes when lightning, thunder, rain, and hail the size of golf balls hit the region shortly after 6 p.m. It finished just after 7 p.m. Met Service said that the weather watch covers the possibility of northwesterlies gusting to severe gale strength at times in inland parts of Canterbury, Otago, and Southland from late Wednesday through Thursday. Extreme weather in the state of Kentucky, Louisville, and Jeffersonville. A severe thunderstorm rumbled through the region Wednesday afternoon, knocking out power for more than 6,000 people in Jefferson County and causing temporary flooding of some Louisville streets. Lightning strikes from the storm caused 2 house fires in Jefferson County, said Jody Johnson Duncan, a spokesman for Metro Safe Communications. Extreme weather in the state of Alaska, in Anchorage. An overnight windstorm with gusts of over 100 miles an hour at high elevations knocked out power to at least half of Alaska's largest city in the biggest outage in Anchorage's center in decades. Municipal and utility officials said on Wednesday it's an incredibly substantial and huge proportion of Anchorage is affected. Said Don Brantley, Emergency Program Manager for the municipality of Anchorage. Portugal gets foreign help battling wildfires amid hot weather, wind, and drought. A Portuguese official says authorities have asked other European countries to send help as the country's firefighters struggle to contain forest blazes being fueled by high temperatures and strong winds. More than 1,700 firefighters, almost 500 vehicles, and 13 aircrafts fought blazes, mostly in the north of the country. Water dumping aircraft from Spain and France on Tuesday joined Portugal's battle to halt the spread of wildfires through thick woodland in the country's north, left tinder dry by months of drought. Spain and France sent 2 aircrafts each. Portugal's Civil Protection Service said a day after authorities appealed for help for fire crews struggling to contain blazes amid high temperatures and strong winds. Storms. Hurricane Leslie, Category 1, Atlantic Ocean, speed 2 miles per hour, wind 120, gust 148, on path towards Bermuda. Hurricane Michael, Category 4, Atlantic Ocean. Speed is 50 miles per hour, winds of 185, gusts of 222. Very far from any land, but the best reference point would be the Azores Island, approximately 1,155 miles to the northeast. Isaac may be making a comeback over the northern Gulf Coast. Should this disturbance become a tropical storm, it would get a new name, and that would be Nadine. The aftermath of Hurricane Isaac has washed ashore tens of thousands of dead swamp rats, invasive species whose rotting corpses are now presenting a health hazard in Mississippi. The drowned rodents known as nutria are a stark reminder of the effects of hurricanes on wildlife, which can range from mass death to, surprisingly enough, dolphin baby booms. In the case of the nutria, the drownings may be a blessing for the Gulf Coast, where the beaver-like creatures wreak havoc on native marsh vegetation. The cleanup, though, is proving unpleasant. They're actually starting to swell up and bust. Hancock County Supervisor David Yarborough told local news station WLOX, "It smells really bad." We have a flash flood in the state of Massachusetts in Falls River. We have a flash flood in Pakistan, multiple areas, Karachi and Lahore. A wild storm dumps torrential rain, hail on Perth, southwest Australia. More coming. We have a hailstorm in South Africa, state of Gauteng, Johannesburg. We have a nuclear event in France, province of Alsace, Fessenheim nuclear power plant. A steam leak brought on by an involuntary chemical reaction at France's oldest nuclear plant has led to 2 people being slightly burnt, officials say. We have Earth approaching objects. 2000 PS25 due on the 6th of September, 0.0497 AU. We have 329520 2002 SV due on September the 8th in 2 days at 0.1076 AU, and we have 2011 ES4 due September the 10th in 4 days, 0.1792 AU. For your convenience, I will be placing the link to this article on my blog in the details section below so that you may read it in its entirety at your leisure, as it is rather lengthy. This is Desert Rose for Family Survival Protocol. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to check back for more reports in the near future. Stay safe and be well.